And we're back. And we're going to sleep. I have a feeling something's going to happen now. For many reasons. There is some discontent. There is a cult. The old ways are probably coming back. It is a big day for pagans and Christians. I'm going to the Abbey. It is a long walk. Let me do one thing. I'll just go up here because it's possible. It's possible that if I take a different route to where I'm going, something else might happen, but I doubt it. There is a sign from God. I need to check that actually because he wanted us to to talk to him during dinner time, but I think he said tomorrow, so let's just make sure. Commons later, that's where I went. I ran into Brother Guy. He extended an invitation from the abbot to buy books from the library. Mother Illumina will make for me in the morning. Yeah, I might as well get the schedule up as well. So in the morning I'll see Mother Illuminata. Klaus wasn't happy. And I don't know why I didn't write to him. I guess because I just left and things were shit and stuff. Because I don't want to overbook. Because I really want to see the sign from God. Like, that's something everybody, I guess, would love to see. So, so I'll walk over to there and possibly just go to bed. It is a. Oh, there we go. The sin of Saul, the sin of Saul. The first monarch of Israel. According to the Old Testament, Saul was divinely rejected from the kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instructions. Now, I do not remember this. I can't say at all. I'll just say at all because I couldn't really say. I've been more focused on the New Testament and the Old Testament. New Testament as a whole and the Old Testament in very small parts. And I'm trying to listen if I can recognize the song. I don't think I can. Master, did you hear that? It sounded like someone crying out. I think it's Sister Amelie. She's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. We should definitely listen to it. Sister Amelie, are you alright? The Philistines. This is the hand of God. Compline. Compline. Sister, something happening at Compline? I think Compline was like the 8 p.m. One of the little hours of prayer. I thought it might have been like later tonight. But it might, I don't know. I didn't check the circular watch thingy. It's Compline right now. Oh, there we go. No! Oh, fuck. Well, we already talked to her, so might as well ask. Huh? You're the artist, Andreas. You remember me? Yes, you were here when the Baron was killed. You've changed. Oh, hopefully for the better. God knows. Though God reveals and hides at Though he reveals and hides at his will, he always knows our inner heart, even if we do not know it ourselves. I wish Father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go and get him? If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner. Get him, Casper. Yes, master. Your son? My apprentice, Casper Ziegler from Salzburg. He seems eager to please you. Of course, that's his job. I feel his devotion is misplaced. I mean, he's quite enthusiastic, yes. I have little knowledge of the workings of masters and apprentices. My world is one of spirit decoupled from the march of life and death. I see and hear your world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. Yeah, she doesn't want to be part of the world, I think. Chose a difficult life, I guess not really, because God chose. I'll just ask this. I'd just be quiet and let her talk, because she probably doesn't get to talk that much to other people. This cell allows me to contemplate mysteries without the noise of the outside world polluting my thoughts. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be a part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. It's tough. When my will is God's will, He graces me. His will, He graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. So I'm interested sort of in this, where this came from, because it's one of those old things with the oracles and things like that coming from, well, I guess all over the world in a sense, but the most famous ones are from, I guess, Eastern Christianity, and then, or I mean, it probably came through Eastern Christianity to the Western Christianity through from like Greece and stuff. To join your will to be intimate with Jesus as though He were your wedded husband. Must be frustrating living in a box. Surely it can be interpreted with Scripture. Certainly, if God is giving you visions, He wants you to understand them. I mean, I guess so. Like, I'm not sure if, because I really want to push her out of this sort of box, in a sense, to leave, because it's more, interesting for everybody if she's out of here. But I don't want to, cause distress because she's made her choice. I'll try to be friends with her rather. That is a bold thing to say, Master Mahler. Where did you hear that? I read it in a book written by an English mystic. Why do you assume I heard it? I have thoughts of my own. I read it in a book. It helped me improve my English skills while I was abroad. I'm glad you have an interest in spiritual matters, but these are not words to speak lightly, nor ideas to speak lightly of. The revelations we experience can be terrifying to us and to those who witness us experiencing them. They are not dreams, but waking visions of the greatest divine forces. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it in that sense. I just wanted to say some meaningful sounding gibberish. I'm not offended. But it is difficult for us to communicate these experiences through the written word. Sister, is that that hole in the ground your grave? Or is it where for you to poop in? That's an old Conan O'Brien joke from the insult comic dog. What was his fucking name? It's been so long. Triumph, the insult comic dog. Yes, I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites. Before I was enclosed here. I dig a little more in it each day. Sort of handy. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. When someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. What if the calling is wrong? I don't think it's that simple. Of course, how could we do otherwise? Was a calling to a cloistered life not enough? I mean, if you really know your calling, then what the fuck are you doing if you're not doing that? We all find ways to stray by inches or feet. We all have our own course to find through this life, but we all end in the same place. Whole. I just want to face this reality earlier than most. Yeah, I gotcha. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? This here was like an answer of not really. I'll just say nothing. Andreas, thank you for sending Casper. She asked for you. Andreas, are you alright, sister? Oh, Andreas. Why did I put that there? Are you alright, Sister Amelie? Yes, Father. I may have had another vision. I remember little of it. Master Mahler and his apprentice heard nothing specific. That is unfortunate, but I'm glad you are all right. Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. All right, Father. Have a good evening. God bless you both. And you and your... Well, I'm confused. What did all that mean? What did that all mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Amelie have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. What? Do you think, could Sister Amelie be receiving warnings? So, it's easy to think that, especially after the fact, but I was only present for one murder and one other vision. Yeah, because there's... She could have visions every second day. It's possible. John received his revelation from revelation of apocalypse on Patmos. It was a vision of Judgment Day. Oh, it's easy to think that. But what if there's another murder? If that happens, I may revise my opinion. Come, Casper, let's retire. So yeah, I don't remember what she said, but it had something to do with tomorrow. God damn it! So many interesting things that I forget. It's probably in the journal. I'll go check the inn, but I doubt there's anything here for now. It's just open. And the swordsman is gone. Or the mercenary, I would imagine, perhaps. We'll see if there's anything up here. Nothing. At nighttime, weird things happen, but I would imagine just going back into the Abbey is what we need to do. Because there's no reason to sort of... I could walk around, but then if I keep doing it and there's nothing there, it's not great. Well... Oh, maybe I'm actually staying at the guest house, of course, not in the actual abbey. cloister. So, just making sure that there's nothing weird, nothing funny going on my watch. And we'll see. Just gonna walk over here because it's not that long of a journey. There we go. Okay. Interesting day. Guest house bedroom. And I don't think we've been up here before. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to slurp. Nightcap. Yeah, him. Meet Illuminata at the library. So, the nightcap. I think. Oh, did you drop this, Casper? What did I pick up? No, I don't think so, Master. Oh, fuck. The script looks beautiful, Master Andreas. Did you write that? You were warned. Sie wurdet gewarnt. Yes, we were. I was. Warned. What does that mean? Warned about what? It has to do with the murder that happened the last time I was here. There's nothing to worry about it. I should tell him everything, because if the less he knows, then the less he'll react to things that might be important. How? I thought they caught the murderer. Yes, but it's complicated. Let's just head up to the library, Casper. Alright, Master. So, we're in danger. It was probably either one of the ladies that had the scripting abilities that we didn't really get into. And I'm upset that I couldn't dig up the grave either. Oh my god, do I have to talk to him first thing in the fucking morning? Andreas? Brother God, what are you doing out here? Father Gernot had asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. Closed? With everything going on, whatever for? Has something happened to the shrine? You can't close the shrine of St. Moritz. Whatever for? Father Abbot has ordered that we bring the hand into the church. The pilgrims are still welcome to come in and visit the relic, but it's off limits to the townfolk. Why? The abbot has had enough of the peasants and townfolk rebelling against the abbey. He's their rightful lord. The abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let his 12 articles. He will not let this 12 articles drivel pass. The abbot refuses to leave the relic at risk of destruction. The hand of St. Moritz is the only thing keeping the abbey open. That's an interesting piece of information. I see. The Tassing relies on St. Moritz just as much as the abbey. What about the faith of the townsfolk? I don't think it does, because I think, you know, they're farming and doing stuff. So, I think they're more sort of tied to the harvests and things like that. So this is about money. The pilgrims bring donations, but the townsfolk don't. So he's punishing the town further. Whoops. No, I didn't. Man, I didn't mean to press that. As long as the peasants keep at this foolishness, I expect. The abbot is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. I somehow doubt that's the only thing on his mind. No one wants to destroy the hand of St. Moritz, Guy. The abbot is a cruel man, and you're no better defending him. I mean, I guess some people want to destroy the hand, but I would imagine most people don't, because it is, you know, they're pious, so they don't want to destroy a relic. Let me just ask about the complaints. Father Abbot has done all he can. Until the peasants can see reason, the relic will remain in the church. I pray the townsfolk in the abbey can resolve this quickly, then. This is ridiculous and cruel, Brother Guy, even for the abbot. I don't know about that yet. As do I. God bless you, Andreas. So maybe the hand is not there anymore. And maybe they're trying to hide the fact that it's not there anymore, because the sign from God is that he managed to steal it or something. I don't know. But because we're meant to go into the lady church, we're going to go in here first. Holy shit, it's Ferenc. I'm not sure if I have free access anymore. You son of a bitch. Miss me, bitch? God bless you, Brother Prior. Not Prior, Master Mauler, not anymore. Not after you eviscerated my reputation to the Archdeacon. I don't even remember what I did exactly. After you left Curse, Father Gernot removed me from my position. Oh, yeah, no, I know. From my position and appointed Brother Matthew Prior. Yeah, because he was doing all kinds of weird stuff. But we didn't get to the bottom of it, so I think I just, I fucked everything up, and then I pissed everyone off, and now we're going to have to make our way through this whole thing. Oh, that was my intention, brother. Sir Matthew makes an excellent part. That sounds rough for you, but it's not my problem. Yeah, well, it wasn't my intention. I was investigating a murder. Do you even think of the consequences your actions will have on others? Well, sometimes. Come on. I don't even think about the consequences my actions will have on myself. Your words would sting more if they weren't coming from a man caught practicing necromancy. Was he caught practicing necromancy? Because, maybe he was, but we never got to dig in the grave. I try not to. It would be a terrible burden on my conscience. I love these replies. Of course, but I can't foresee everything. Well, this one consequence, are you pleased with yourself? No, of course not. Sorry, Brother Ferenc, forgive me. Yeah, because it's always good to apologize, even though, because he's an idiot. Maybe I can get some, and not to do what I said that I wouldn't do, which is think about the game, but it's just clear the air and we'll carry on, and I'll leave town and never see you again. I have been carrying this anger with me for 7 years, feeling shame for losing the abbot's respect and losing my position, feeling guilt for hating you. I can forgive you. I must forgive you. You don't have to. Not yet. Just do it when you feel like it. To do otherwise would be to turn my back on Christ. Yeah. And if I don't mean it, you can hate me again. I am responsible for my own actions. My anger at you was misplaced. I forgive you. Well, I think this was teamwork, but yeah. Teamwork of fucking up. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to relieve yourself of this burden. The burden is not quite lifted. Speaking the words helps, but healing will take time. Of course. God be with you, Brother Ferenc. You as well, Master Mauler. So is this open? Yeah. Rudiger. Andreas. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again. How have things been for you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in London recently. Nuremberg is wonderful, though. Nuremberg is the same as it always is. I'm not looking forward to going back to Nuremberg. Nuremberg is great. I'm sure it's great. I'm glad to hear it. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in London? Lovely. King Henry is an avid supporter of musicians and plays a number of instruments himself. I think I'm not sure, but I think the British had their own, well, the English had their own type of church music and choir music as well. I'm not particularly fond of it, but it's music. Oh, interesting. I knew he was a defender of the church, but I did not realize he was a musician as well. I love our music, of course, but I am interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay your respects to Brother Piero. I'm so sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. That he was. Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Matthew. Can we just walk around? Adoc. Hello. Hello, who's this? It's Andreas, Brother Adoc. Andreas Mahler. Oh, shit. Andreas, the fine young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you're still young. When you were last here, I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on these bones. Like the waves of the tides, waves of the wide sea on the cliffs of Porthcragen, time has worn me down. But enough of that. How you been, Andreas? God has blessed me with good fortune. I have been well, thank you. Successful in body, if not in spirit. God has blessed me with good fortune, definitely. Good. Be sure to share it with others when you are able. You seem more at ease now than when I was last here. Let's try that, see what we can dig up. Do I? It may be so. I may have worked in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. It pained my joints and strained my brotherly love for gay guy. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. And so it also contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It is good to hear your voice at Cursal again. God bless you. And you, Brother Adoc. So yeah, it's a shame. I would imagine that they'd still let him, you know, doodle at least. But it is a very arduous task of, like, just writing things. It takes so much. Like, it takes, well, the ink, of course, and then it takes the parchment. And even if you're just drawing stuff, you need to sharpen the pen that you're drawing with, and you need to make sure that the pen is sort of the right way. And I think, like, if we talk to him, the lettering is based on the type, the way that the equipment that they use, so the pen that they used. So there's like a lot of sort of square-ish shapes and stuff. Let's go and visit the scriptorium. Zdena, I think she was one of the ladies with the ability to script. The scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Gernot closed the library. There's still something here. Yo, Zena. Greetings, Master Mahler. Hello, Sister Zdena. You're looking like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. A lord who's strapped down with obligations to others. Between my wife and my patrons, I'm miserable. Yes, but overburdened with problems, I've no time for my own art, only that of my patrons. Not particularly. I've had to travel all over for my patrons. It's been difficult with the revolts. Yeah, I mean, you get to travel around and do stuff and see things. Not dreadful. At least you can get mud on your shoes from beyond a single courtyard. Why don't you like living in Cursaw, sister? As bitter as ever, I see. You're not the only one with troubles, you know. I'll just ask her why. I'm not like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone of higher rank, so they donated to the Abbey. So they donated me to the Abbey, I guess. Yeah, that sucks balls. The amount was substantial enough for the Abbey to take me in as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. I loved my life before Cursaw. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in Tassing right now. No, I thought that was what I said. Maybe I just misunderstood what I said myself. So you flout and disrespect the rest of the sisters, I see. I did have an idea because I read the book. Is that why you dislike Mother Illuminata so much? Yes. Mother Illuminata comes from a similar family, but she came to Cursaw willingly. She could have had the life I wanted, but instead she chooses to moralize me for all my transgressions. I think she should find an adventurer and just kick the habit and go do crazy shit and then die. I've accepted a lot these past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Still, it's better than it was. I should return to my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Mahler. Until later, sis. I gotta knock on the door. Hello. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's open now. I thought... Wait a minute. Out we go. Excuse me. We're going to look around a little bit more. Not sure why we're in the Prior's house, but... we know that someone's threatening us, and it's a woman, so I think we can also think that she is not alone in her threats. Brother Piero, 1450, 1525. Ripe old age. Rest in peace, my old friend. Mother Cecilia, 1463 to 1522. The headstone is well made. Her family must have commissioned it. And this grave is now fine. Just getting reacquainted, and also just want to have a look around. Pigs. Folkbert. Oh, Master Andreas. It's been so long. It's good to see you, Brother Folkbert. How are you doing? I'm well. I'm a monk now. That's right, he was wearing the white robes last time. Brother Luke's, too. Oh, shit. I still do the same work, but now I have the same robes as the other brothers. Oh yeah, and I forgot he was a little simple, too. Has the abbot been treating you well? Yes, he has. The work is hard, but I am happy. It's good to hear. I'll leave you to your work, brother. God bless you, Master Andreas. Abattoir. So I'm just going to go around these areas and talk to everybody, see how they're doing, get a little more information. Mirabilis. I think at one point one of them is going to bite my finger off. Abbott House. Gurnot. You bastard. Alright, so I'll leave this here actually, because we've gotten a lot of reacquaintances done, had a lot of chats and stuff. So I'll see you in the next one where we talk to Mr. Gurnot, and I'll try to get more, like, just something out of him. If he's just being a douchebag, I'll try a way to try to find a way to sabotage him and get him the fuck out of his position. But we'll see what happens next time.